Well, hi again, everyone. You're traveling with Jack, and of course, as always, with my beautiful heavenly wife, Pam. This is also the podcast, Love Letters to Pam. We're high above the Pacific Ocean right now. We're near Los Osos and Morro Bay, California. I'll give you a little look at what the view is like. The marine layer, as it's called, is still kind of hanging over the area into the afternoon hours. But once you get above the marine layer and in the coastal mountain range where I am now, it starts to clear off, you get some sunshine, and I'm enjoying a beautiful, beautiful hike. As you all well know, I come back to this area quite often because, of course, this is the place that feels most like home to me. We spent a total of about, 13 years living along the Central Coast here at various times. Yeah, we kept going and coming back, going and coming back. And I think what it was just the fact that it did feel like home. And so that's why we would always come back. I came over here for Easter weekend because my kids, they all had things going on as well back east. And in fact, my son and his wife are actually flying out here in a couple of weeks to the Arizona area to see me. So I thought, well, I could just sit there alone on Easter weekend and have one of those notorious pity parties and woe is me, woe is me. And I thought, no, it's time to go back to what we considered home. And I'm so thankful for all the lifelong friends that we have here. I was able to come over and spend basically about 5 days and 4 nights here. And I visited with more friends than I can count on 2 hands. That's right, we have dozens of friends here. And I'm mentioning that because friendships are very, very important, especially when you're going through the grief journey. Now, again, lots of people always ask me about, well, wouldn't you rather be closer to your kids? And don't get me wrong, I love my kids dearly, and I did go back there temporarily nearby them, but in the long term, it's actually, at least for me, important to have a good friends network to be close to because, you know, our kids, they're still young. Your kids are likely still young. They've got their lives ahead of them. They're busy people, lots of things going on, and yeah, they probably say that they'd love for us to be closer. But again, it's not like you're going to spend every day with them. You're not going to spend every weekend with them. It'll just be when their schedules permit and your schedules permit. So we have a great relationship, though. It has not affected the relationship with the kids. In fact, I can honestly say that since losing Pam, I'd like to think I've probably become a better dad. I know I have much greater empathy. You know, I listen a lot more than I used to, and we enjoy the time that we do get together. And they're also understandable of why I continue to kind of vacillate back with lots of visits to the Central Coast and other areas, because again, those friendships are very important. And I do hope that you've had some friendships over time that you've been able to continue to nurture. And I know that once we do become single, it's hard finding new friends. I don't have the answer for you. It's just hard. It's a couple's world out there. And I know a lot of you sometimes will comment that even your married friends kind of fell off the way as well and you didn't hear from them anymore. And I'm going to be honest with you. I've had a little of that, but not a lot. I'm so blessed. Most of our couples friends have remained in good contact. And then also, I never hesitate about contacting them. You know, Pam always said, you know, that phone works both ways. So I'm good about on this Easter holiday weekend. I didn't decide to come till about 3 days before the weekend. And I called 2 of our dearest friends, a couple, and I said, hey, how about if I came over for Easter weekend? They did not even hesitate. They said, sure, come on. I said, well, won't your kids maybe be coming home? They said, even if they are, not a problem. That's true friendship. And again, I'm blessed that we have those. And I had other friends I was able to get together with. Had one friend who, his wife actually was out of the country, but he and I ended up going to the movies. And then we had dinner together and we had a great time. And that was also pretty significant. That was only the 2nd time that I've been to the movies without Pam. And at first I kind of hesitated and thought, well, how will this feel? And you know what? I kind of forgot about it. It went really well because I was there with a very close friend and we enjoyed the movie and we had dinner. So I guess what I'm saying is that if you've got friends out there, and maybe even if they don't call you that much, again, remember, like Pam said, that phone works both ways. Pick it up, you know, give them a call. Say, hey, what are you doing? I'd love to see you guys. You may get turned down once or twice, but probably by the 3rd or 4th one that you call, there'll be somebody there for you. And again, that's kind of my lifelines, so to speak. Remember that game show where they'd say, do you want to phone a friend or get a lifeline? Well, our friends in life are my lifeline. Now, it doesn't mean that I'm still sad. Heck, crap, when I'm out on these trails here, I think about Pam all the time and wish that I could see that beautiful little body just twisting and turning in front of me along the trails. But for now, it'll just have to be a memory. And they are good memories, and sometimes they're bittersweet as well. That's about it. I just rambled again. I know, didn't give you anything that you could probably use, and there'll be some who agree and some who disagree, but then again, I just like sometimes it helps me to just kind of give you some of my thoughts. Till we see you that next time, hey, keep subscribing to the channel and check out the podcast, Love Letters to Pam. Make it a great day. Better yet, a better tomorrow. Bye now from the beautiful Central Coast of California.